All right, this is card review part 11. This will be the last one before the big final reveal stream. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more cards revealed today before I finish this review, but I don't have the time to wait for those cards to come out. So if there's any more cards that come out today, they're just going to be tacked on to part 12, and we're going to do a big final review. Let's go. First card of the day, we have Shimmerfly, which I think is a decent card. It's not overpowered. It's not garbage. I think it's underwhelming because I think there's better one-drops for a mid-range or a face hunter for like you're running a beast deck. And you don't want it in Spell Hunter because it's a minion. You don't want minions that generate spells. You want spells that generate minions in Spell Hunter. And for Death Rattle Hunter, you want bigger Death Rattle minions than this. I'm sure it could have some place, maybe in Standard, but I don't see much for it. It's just kind of underwhelming. Next up, we have Henchclan Hag, which it looks like we have another all tribes minion, but it doesn't work the same way as Nightmare Amalgam would for the all tribes. For like elemental decks, it doesn't trigger the elemental chain where you need to have played an elemental last turn because it's not an elemental itself. And for dragons, it doesn't work for dragons where you need to hold a dragon in your hand because it's not a dragon itself. The issue is that it's an all card where it's not the all card itself. It just summons all cards. What could you do with this card? It could work well in other tribes, maybe like some kind of mech deck, probably not. Some kind of Murloc deck, I think it's too slow. Pirate deck, I think it's too slow. You could do something like with Zubat and Menagerie Magician for the big meme, where both of the tokens that you summon get buffed, but I don't think this card is anything too special. I feel like it's a pack filler. Now we've got something really special here. We've got Archivist Elysiana. This card is amazing. It's an anti-fatigue card that isn't like an infinite, go forever anti-fatigue, no fun, just forever infinite power, Jade Idol, Dead Man in his hand, go forever kind of overpowered card. It's just you get all your cards out of your deck, and then you get 10 more cards back into your deck for more just anti-fatigue reset. And it's important, I should note, that this card does not work with Bran Bronzebeard, but it does work with Augmented Elekk. I'm pretty sure it should work with Elekk. So you can get 20 cards in your deck. There'll be 4 copies of each of the 5 cards you discover with Elekk. But if you were to play it with Bran, what it would do is you'd discover 5 cards, replace your deck, and then you'd discover 5 more cards, and then replace your deck again. So you'd get the second set and not the first set at all. But anyway, this card, really good. Really good, just control fatigue card to keep you in the game later in the game when you start running out of resources. Next up, we have Exotic Mount Seller. I don't even need to review this card. I don't need to tell you that this card is not good. It's an expensive Violet Teacher that summons specifically 3-cost beasts. It's not good. Next up, we have Barista Lynchin. This is a card to keep eyes on because it's going to be a good combo tool to activate some kind of Battlecry-based combo where you get value out of getting copies of certain cards back to your hand, especially if you can figure out something with Bran. This card will have something to it. I don't know what you can do with this card yet for like creating some kind of combo, but we'll figure it out. Keep close eyes on this card. Last up for the day, we have the second legendary for Warrior, the Boom Reaver. I think this is interesting, but I don't think it's good, just like the card we reviewed, I think, last time. It's 10 mana that does not do enough. You could put it in a Recruit Warrior, but I don't think you want it on a Recruit Warrior because you don't want to recruit this minion itself. You'd rather recruit something else. And then, no, I don't think this card does enough. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. That's going to be it for card review part 11. Thank you guys for sticking around through these card reviews. We have one more coming up, and it's going to be a really, really big card review. that is going to be all of the just final remaining cards from the last stream and the card dump, which is going to take me a long time to do. I'm going to try and get that out before the expansion comes out next week.